there's a part toward the end of the first level where this Kratos dude, I don't know if he's supposed to be like a god or mortal, whichever he be. He's been his godhood has been taken from him. So he's mortal. He's supposed to be mortal, but he's still getting hit with things that would kill any mortal Homo sapien. But he's mortal, and the game says he's more. He's more, or Helen Hunt or whoever that is says that he's Linda Hunt. I, I says that he's mortal. Whoever it is, she was playing Gaia, our great 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 grandmother. Gaia is in this game too, and she appears. There's like a kid. All right. So after Kratos gets hit with a thing, then Zeus comes. Let me get through this first. So he's supposed to be he's vulnerable enough that he can get crushed by a giant, the Colossus of Rhodes, which is Apollo. Well, yeah, I thought I suspected it was Apollo. It's Apollo. It's supposed to be a statue of Apollo. So giant Apollo comes and beats this fights this Kratos guy, and he uses the his remaining god power to fight it, and he won. But then Zeus said he had to drain his remaining powers into this sword in order to do it, the Blade of Olympus. It's supposed to have ended the Titanomachy. Anyway, so he uses you get the Blade of Olympus, you beat this guy, and then, but now you're vulnerable. So then, just as it's dying, the statue arm, one last strike, boosh, crushes him. And now the narrator's who's supposed to be great 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 grandmother, Guy is telling you now he's vulnerable, he's mortal, and he's dying. So crushed, vomiting up blood, moments from death, this guy still picks his ass up and tries to walk to this sword. Then he gets he gets stopped by Zeus himself. Grandfather comes down from the heavens to address this guy personally. Says that I'm going to kill you because the suggestion is that Kratos is the one in the line of succession to take Zeus. So, yeah. So and at this moment, about to die, body crushed, vulnerable, mortal, he still just staggers straight into bloody, beaten, scarred. He staggers into grandfather's face, nuts first, and straight up calls him a bitch. I kid you not. He said, this is what he said. He said, the gods are petty and pathetic, and that his rule is weak. That your rule is weak, talking to Zeus. Who? I know, I'm still kicking out about that. Who called grandfather a bitch? Of all people, to call a bitch grandfather, the god of power, the most powerful god that the cosmos has ever seen. Oh my goodness. That's funny. The unmitigated gall. I couldn't believe that. Well, he dies, of course. Zeus stabs him with the blade of Olympus. In real life, if someone had did something, and later on in the game, you see Prometheus, and you see what happens to him, and you have to like kill him. Basically, you cut him down from the chains, and then he's choking. You kill him, and so you see what happens. But this Kratos guy just gets reamed through the chest with the blade of Olympus, but he keeps talking shit the whole time. He never has any kind of like crippling fear to feel like he cannot disobey, cannot do something that authority doesn't like. That's some serious cajones on that Kratos guy. I look forward to continuing to play the game. Do you want to join me sometime? Yeah, that'll be fun.